Lincoln Park, are y'all ready for the DBA Open Challenge? Well, without further ado, this next matchup is scheduled for one fall. And it is the DBA Open Challenge. Here is the competitor who accepted the Open Challenge.
Mic check 1, 2, yes sir! It is me, it is I, it is the second son, the king of the lightweights, Caden Monroe, and I am on commentary for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, accepting this challenge, coming back from the front page of the Free Press years ago, he is the Maltese Falcon, ANDY MUSCAT!
One of the OGs and one of the inductees for this year's XICW Hall of Fame. The Maltese Falcon, ANDY MUSCAT, is making his return by accepting the DBA's Talk is Cheap Open Challenge. And Andy, you answered the wrong Open Challenge, because ever since the start of the big year of 2026, the DBA, my father, has been kicking ass
and introducing his opponent.
As the Talk is Cheap tour strolls back through the Lincoln Park Community Center.
Talk is cheap, mother.
Representing the Monroe Dynasty, he is the godfather of Michigan independent wrestling. He in his own right is a deathmatch legend. He is the most dangerous man in Michigan, the Downriver champion, the DBA!
Like I said, ANDY MUSCAT, you better be ready, because you have a deathmatch legend who is determined to come and take your effing head off. You opened the challenge. Well, Talk is Cheap, MFer, because the godfather of Michigan independent wrestling, the DBA, is back in the Lincoln Park Community Center for one of the biggest, if not biggest show of the year, the Sweet Daddy and the Sheik Memorial Show. Let's go! Both of these men are Hall of Famers in their own right. The Maltese Falcon, the most dangerous man in Michigan. Both of these men, 20-plus year vets in the game. And let's see what they got. Collar and elbow tie up. My father backing him up right into the corner. Clean break. These two feeling each other out. Haven't wrestled each other in over a decade. Clean break by the Maltese Falcon, ANDY MUSCAT. Like I said, these two feeling each other out. Two vets, two Hall of Famers, two former champions. And it seems like I am being joined on commentary by Michigan's goat of MCs, Mr. Johnny Delicious.
What up, Caden? Thanks for coming and finally joining me. I appreciate it. I've been waiting you all day.
No problem. I got my ass beat, you know.
It happens, man. First half I was doing this solo dolo, but now I got the great coat, the second son, Caden Monroe, the lightweight champion, with me. Even though he came up with a little bit of an L, that's all right. The family has still got his back today. It was a hell of a match, man, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to be in that main event again soon. Don't worry about that.
It seems that...
Did he just pull his hair?
Andy's coming, motherfucker.
Did you say Andy's coming?
Toy Story, you dumbass.
Andy's coming.
Are you playing into this right now?
I am. It's great. It's great. I was hoping everybody would, but I guess, you know.
You know how many medical marijuana sticks this man smoked before this match?
Yeah, no, I can't count that high. I can barely count in whatever number match we're on. Plus, it's 9:50 at night. I don't know what's going on anymore, Caden. I'm telling you, man, I am exhausted. It's been a night pulling double duty, being the greatest MC, plus commentary. I will admit I did miss that first match, though, but now we're back to the first match after the second half.
Second half is going up and over.
There it is.
Looking for the signature head scissors by the Maltese Falcon.
Andy Muscat's still showing he's got some moves in it. Little rough getting back up, but that's okay. DBA wasn't ready for that. I don't think he knew what to expect off of this one.
Andy Muscat has been away from wrestling for a long time. Yes, you've seen him recently at our anniversary shows and other shows in the past couple years or so. But stepping in there with the DBA, a man who is constantly wrestling and at the top of his game at the age of 52, it's kind of not of a wise choice, Johnny Delicious.
It's not, but also at the same time, if you really think about it, the DBA puts himself in this position by issuing these open challenges because you never know who's going to step out of that curtain. You never know who's going to answer that call, who's going to hit up the XICW offices in recognition of what the DBA has done and having that open challenge. How do you prepare for this?
There's no way you can.
The only thing I've seen that DBA has done to prepare for this is pull up an old free press that they were on. Both men were on the cover of the Detroit Free Press back in the day. And to be honest with you, they know each other very well. But both styles have completely changed, and this is what we're about to see.
Yep, big elbow, looking for the cover by Andy Muscat, but seems like the DBA kicks out, looking for a suplex.
And the other thing, if you think about it, last month when we were here, DBA faced Neil Diamond Cutter, a deathmatch legend. Now he's facing a Michigan legend in wrestling. So he's got to cut himself into this like hybrid wrestler that he can be. But how do you know which one to bring out? And what's Andy going to do if he brings out that deathmatch wrestler?
Exactly. In this XICW, there is no rules.
There is one rule.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Get the fuck out of the way. Andy Muscat missed with that big slingshot in.
Big Tope Atomico.
Told you I'm too tired. Yeah, slingshot in.
Yep. Big kick out from that drop kick, that low drop kick from the DBA.
One thing I love about DBA and Andy Muscat, you'll realize, even when the pin happens, no matter how quick it is, when most people would kick out at one, these two guys will wait until the very last second. Do you know why? So they can get as much rest as they possibly can. It's not because they're down and out. It's because they're waiting for that right moment.
Yep.
They're giving time.
These two are a master of their games. Like I said, they're 20-plus year veterans. DBA on his 30th year this year, and that is why he's doing the Talk is Cheap tour and the open challenges. But it seems he has a rear chin lock here, slowing down the Maltese Falcon here.
Showing he can still go back to those wrestling roots.
Yep, this man, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now, this man had a scholarship to go to the University of Michigan as a wrestler, a collegiate wrestler. So my
the DBA?
Yes, the DBA.
The DBA had that?
Yes.
Wow. You learn something new every day here, folks. Right here at XICW.
And it seems that Andy Muscat has that big hammerlock on. Oof. I think that was the first punch of the match that DBA has thrown.
He may have also broken his fist on that one.
Big pierotazo, that Mexican overhand chop. And being his son, the DBA is one person that you don't want to get in strike exchanges with because he will blow your jaw right off of your face.
Yes, he will, and you should know that after last week because he gave you that shot in Marine City.
Oh, my God. You can hear it. It was echoing off the lake.
Let me tell you, kid, you ballsed out and you have some steel down there, but sometimes you need to just know your role and step out of that. But you know what? That's all right. This is what your dad teaches you. Make sure you watch him. He's going at it. Big chop in the corner.
Big knife-edge chop.
Slingshot into the corner.
For that signature lariat in the corner.
One thing I noticed, your dad does that flying clothesline that we saw a little earlier, and I saw that you started doing one of your own. Double finger bulldog on Andy Muscat.
A signature of the DBA.
Yeah, I don't even think those fingers go down.
No, they don't.
He's probably broken them so many times that they just stay up automatically.
That is honestly true, yeah. And the DBA needs to stay on Andy Muscat here. He sure knows that Andy Muscat is almost there. He's almost at the point where he's beaten.
But the other thing with Andy Muscat too is like
big double clothesline.
But you get moments like that where it's a big up, like that energy just comes back and he goes right after him. But then you have DBA, they know each other so well. Like I said, no matter how many years it's been since they've wrestled, they know each other and they know what's coming next from each other.
And the fans here in the historic, and I damn sure mean historic, Lincoln Park Community Center, the fans rallying behind the dirty black assassin, the most dangerous man in Michigan, the DBA. And these two just dap each other up in the middle of the ring like two psychopaths.
That's because they're brothers no matter what, and that's what they do. They fight. Like, you know, family fights, brothers are going to fight too, man, no matter what. And the good thing about these two brothers is, like, no matter how long they've been apart, they still know each other. They still leave right off where they left off before.
They're slugging straight in the middle of the ring.
Muscat off the ropes, goes down.
Looking for a hair Karana of some sorts.
It looked like it was a half reversed into a powerbomb. I don't know who got the worst of that one.
But both men are down, and it seems that move took a lot of energy out of Andy Muscat and out of the DBA.
DBA rolls over for a pin. I don't know how he mustered out of that.
Kick out.
Looks like Muscat must have taken most of that powerbomb.
Yes.
But it's hard. That momentum still goes through.
Still goes through, but the DBA needs to stay on Andy Muscat here.
Also, Muscat needs to come back too. We need to see some fire out of Muscat. Get these people behind him like he normally does. DBA is not the only one they love here.
That signature back elbow. Up,
springboard. Springboard cross body.
That cross body.
2 count. DBA kicks out. I think this is that point where you're starting to see where Muscat's getting a little worn and torn. Not being in the ring, still a little rusty. I know he's still doing his training and everything every time he comes back, doing his reps. Still looks great. But ring awareness and that cardio of being in the ring is totally different than real life. High cross body off the top.
Enormous signature high cross body.
DBA still kicks out. I think a little of that might have been momentum.
Kick out at 2 by the DBA.
Come on.
That's a little bit I want to tell you, too. When you're talking about momentum, you had that pin on Adam Wick earlier. I think you just over-tilted just a little bit with momentum, and I think that's what happened right there. You went a little farther over, and
looking for this.
He's got him. He's got him up.
Looking for the signature Death Valley Driver. Is that it?
Kicks out at 1. Remember what I was telling you earlier? The right time. The right time. That's what they're doing. He was taking his time earlier, and now this time he kicks out at 1.
Kicks out at 1. I don't think I've ever seen really anybody kick out of DBA's Death Valley Driver at numero uno.
It happens.
Swings and a miss. Uh-oh.
Going up for another one.
If it works once, it'll work twice.
Death Valley Driver, you know what comes after. And this is where I think DBA missed out on the last time. This is what usually comes after the Death Valley Driver. He shouldn't have went straight for that pin. He usually goes for this, the signature. Who's got the water? Who's got the water? You know what's coming up next, ladies and gentlemen.
Fire department. Is he lighting up that flaming elbow? And that is it. 1, 2, 3, count to 1,000.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
You're assuming I won't shoot your sorry ass.
Here is your winner, the Downriver champion, the DBA!
The DBA picks up another victory inside of the Lincoln Park Community Center and makes another stop on the Talk is Cheap tour. Andy Muscat down, plenty of more to go. What a match, what a showing by the Maltese Falcon, Andy Muscat. Not many legends can knock the ring rust off like Andy Muscat.
How about that for 2 old men putting on a fucking wrestling clinic?
And it seems like the DBA has something to say.
Damn, Andy. For you not to be around a long time, you still motherfucking got it, bro. So, I know I kept saying this is not 1998. That's because that's how far him and I go back. We were on the cover of the Detroit News sports section. Excuse me, I got gum and slob in my mouth. We was on the cover of the newspaper. They could have picked anybody out of the show, but they picked us. 28 years later, we old as fuck. I'm tired as fuck. I know you tired. But, Andy, you know, from the bottom of my heart, bro, I'm glad you picked me in this match. Andy used to wrestle for my dad, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was a motherfucking scrub, a fucking jobber, a bum, an enhanced talent, a piece of shit worker. But brother, you turned out to be more than what I ever thought you would be. And I love you for that, bro. You work your ass off. You go to the gym to work on matches, which most motherfuckers don't do. So it gives me great pleasure to induct, hey, get out of here. Peanut head, get out of here. It gives me great pleasure to induct you into the 2026 XICW Hall of Fame, brother.
I don't really get opportunities on the mic, so excuse me if I'm a little uncomfortable with it. And I know we got a lot of wrestling coming up, and there's a lot of good matches, there's a lot of talent back there. And sometimes I hate that someone like myself is taken away from someone younger and someone more, deserving of this spot. But this man right here, his dad gave me my start. He gave me my start back in 1997, 1998. And just like Rudy, he had a belief in me. So ever since then, I've been loyal to this man. I've been loyal to this organization, always will be. I just want to say thank you for everyone for coming out. I want to thank you, everyone in the back. I want to thank especially the Monroe family, all of them, because you guys have treated me like family since day one. I love you for it. I love for giving me the opportunity to do this. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Thank you.
No matter where he may go, no matter where the path takes him, the Maltese Falcon will always fly back home to XICW.